Is it better to hit a deer or swerve if you're in that situation? So this is a question that we get here and there, but it's one of those things where in the state of Colorado, there's wild animals out there. I know a lot of us will see deer in our yards or other places like that, or running across the road. So if you're in a situation where there's a deer running across, what should you do? Should you hit the deer or should you swerve to avoid it? And the reality is, and it may be surprising, that you should actually hit the deer, because even though you know that you and your vehicle, you're going to suffer some property damage and potentially some injury to yourself. If you swerve, you don't know what's going to happen. It's possible then that you could cause an accident by hitting someone else and actually cause injuries to them. You can end up in a ditch. The injuries could be much more severe. And so the rule in the tort law is that if you see a deer and can't avoid it, you don't want to swerve, because there's no knowing what's going to happen on the sides of you if you go to swerve. You want to just go forward. But then you can also do things too to actually help prevent that, which would be if you see it and it's not one that just came out of nowhere, then you can also, kind of blink your lights, you can, honk your horn, do anything that you can to get the animal to move off to the side so that the impact actually does not happen. And then I found too some stats from a study that State Farm does, and which states that drivers in the United States have a 1 in 116 chance of striking a deer or other animal. But in the state of Colorado, we have a 1 in 209 chance of colliding with an animal on the road. This can be any kind of animal, from a dog to a cat, farm animals, and to deer. But technically in Colorado, we're actually considered to be a low impact in that sense. And then, generally too, you're going to find it more in the fall, whenever things like that could happen with a deer. And so we're not in a state where it's definitely high intensity, but you want to make sure that you know what to do if you come into a situation where there is a deer. And so should you swerve or not? The answer is no, do not swerve. That we recommend, at least as injury attorneys, not swerving in that regard. So hope everybody's having a good day, and we will talk to you all tomorrow with some more information. Bye now.